How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Steins Gate. In the last episode, things really got messy. Shit hit the fan. Finally, after, what, 26 episodes? Tragedy finally striked, and oh boy, it was definitely something. And we went back in time, and Okabe thinks that what occurred in the previous episode did not occur. It was just a dream. Could not have happened. There's no way any of that could have happened. So instead of going with Kyudasu to go, shop like what happened in the previous episode, I guess he's staying here with Daru, waiting for Mayuri. And I feel like things are only going to get worse, guys. Especially around Mayuri. I feel like things are just really going to get bad. And if you guys didn't watch the last episode, please go do, because something happened to Mayuri. That's why I'm bringing her up. But let us continue. Like I said, stays in the lab with Daru, waiting for Mayuri to return. And there she is. Speak of the devil. An innocent smile. Mayuri is alive. Nothing will happen to her. Like I said, Okabe is in denial. He believes that what happened in the previous episode did not occur. So this will definitely be interesting. I mean, it obviously happened. Or else, why would we see it, right? I was worried for nothing. When Suzuha arrives, we begin the meeting.
Okari! Okari! フェリスちゃんやルカちゃんにもね、声をかけたんだけど、今日は無理って言われちゃった。
I've heard these words before. Deja vu, a trick of the mind.
そうか。何か用事でもあったのか。
フェリスちゃんは今日はライネットの大会。
That should be some major deja vu.
しまった。応援行きそびれた。なんという不覚。
あとね、ルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ。
ここに来たらまたマヨリのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない？
It's just like my dream. I've never remembered a dream this vividly before. I remember every word that was spoken.
コスプレの件か。もしかしてまだ説得できていないのか。
恥ずかしいんだって。可愛いは正義なのに。
可愛いは正義ってそんな言葉が流行ってるんだ。
クリスちゃんもね、可愛いよね。え？ねえねえ、今度のコミマに出てみない？新作は無理だけどね、去年作ったブラチューのセイラ覚醒後バージョンコスがあるんだ。多分ね、サイズはクリスちゃんにちょうど合うと思うし。
We've heard this all before, man.
私がコスプレか。
Line for line.
ちょっと興味ある。
Yeah, I remember her saying that.
でも私も人前に出るのはお断りだから。
And that.
着るだけでいいよ。でもね、そのうちみんなに見てもらいたくなるよ。コスプレにはそうさせる魔物さんが住んでるんだ。そういえばクリスちゃんっていつも可愛い制服着てるよね。でもこんな制服都内にあったっけ？
うん、これ2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
I remember this too. We're literally going through the same discussion.
あそこの制服もともと可愛いもんね。でもクリスちゃんの改造センスはね、すごくいいかも。明日コス持ってくるね。 そしたら試着してくれる？
いいわ。
You know, I hate to say it, but at this rate, I don't think there's not gonna be a tomorrow. Come on, man.
撮影会は何時からですか？
And there's Dadu being a pervert.
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
I remember him coming
だっ
in,
て
commenting about the
ブラチューのセーラー
cosplay.
っしょ？あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
パンモロ？
パンツがもろに見えているの略。
嘘。
大丈夫だよ。クリスちゃんは知らないかもだけどね、去年ぐらいにこんな言葉が流行ったんだよ。パンツじゃないから恥ずかしくないもんって。
日本終わってた。
絶対来てね。絶対だよ。やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Oh, now it's the argument. Suzuha speaks, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Kutasu again. Suddenly the atmosphere in the room changes. I remember this too. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, it's the same fucking scene.
信じると痛い目に遭うよ。
それどういう意味？この前から思ってたんだけど、私あなたに何かした？
直接は何も。でも私君のしたこと全部知ってんだよね。
何よ私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。
だろうね。でも私知ってんだから。君の本質ってのをさ。
へえ、すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。
装置なんてないよ。強いて言うなら予言。
つまり言いがかりってことか。
事実だってば。おかり。
Mayuri clings to me with teary eyes.
二人を止めて。
Should I listen to Mayuri's plea? Like I did in the dream? Knowing that I can't stop the fight, should I just let Mayuri handle it instead? I don't know. I can't move a muscle. Mayuri pouts, then goes over to the two girls.
二人とも聞いて。マユシーはね、喧嘩は嫌いなのです。仲良くしようよ。
Huh. That sort of worked out. Daru comes over to chat with Suzuha, and gradually peace returns to the lab. Kutasu is in the development room, making a call, probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. Pepper. But I can't pay attention to what I see on the screen. It doesn't enter my head. Mayuri sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it.
ねえねえ、おかり？
Now she's going to talk to us about how everything is lively, right?
なんだかね、ここ何週間ですごく賑やかになったね。
Are we seriously going to have to, like, relive the events of what happened in the last episode? Just so Okabe will know, like, okay, yeah, this isn't a dream. Not at all. Stop it. Why are you saying the same things as in that terrible dream? It was a dream. It has to be a dream.
楽しいね。
Mayuri smiles happily, not noticing my lack of a reply.
あのね、ラボ面が8人に増えたでしょ。ちょっと狭くなってきたなってマユシーは思うんだ。まずね、椅子が足りないのです。買ってこなくちゃだよ。おかりんはお金ある？
I shake my head wordlessly. For some reason, I'm afraid to look Mayuri in the face.
じゃあマユシンのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。あとはね、電子レンジ新しいの買わないとジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンが温められないよ。オカリン、大丈夫？元気ないよ。
いや。
Aw, come on, man.
体調良くないのかな。だったらね、休まなきゃ。横になる？膝枕してあげるよ。
Oh, hell yeah.
そんな恥ずかしいことを。
Oh no, it's the alert on the TV. Before I can finish, the television interrupts me with an urgent news bulletin. The subtitles read, terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanore, Sobu, and Kaien Tohoku lines.
爆破テロ予告？
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね？
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
嘘だろ。
It's the same. Every last thing. The same.
岡部倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。
It was a dream.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
It had to be a dream. But if it was a dream, then why?
聞いてる？
タイムリープマシンは完成してるけど。
そっか。私、用事思い出したからちょっと出かけてくる。
Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
何なの？彼女。
Does she know what's about to happen? Nothing's going to happen. The break-in was a dream. But no matter how hard I try to convince myself of that, I can't shake the icy hand clutching my heart. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. I remember this feeling too, from the dream. Did I choose wrong? Was I granted a second chance only to let it go to waste? A soft feeling against my fingers. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written in her face. I reflexively look towards the door. If the dream wasn't a dream, then any second now. And there they are. It happens exactly as I remember. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. I recognize each of them. There's no denying it now. I did leap through time. It was the future I remembered. I was supposed to change this present, to stop the madness about to unfold. But I told myself that it was a dream and wasted my chance to save everyone. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing. Why didn't I do anything to change this? Wasn't that why I leapt through time? The sound of heels echoes down the hallway. A woman is coming up the stairs. Kiryu Moeka. The woman who will kill Mayuri. The dream was real. Those were memories of the future. This is happening because I did nothing to stop it.
Moeka-san, これって。
タイムマシンを回収させてもらう。
If I kill her first, will Mayuri live? I consider the option, but soon give up. The real danger is the men behind her. 3 of them have assault rifles. They'll gun us down the instant I try anything. My only hope is for Suzuha to make her move before Mayuri is shot. Is there even a chance?
牧瀬クリス、岡部倫太郎、橋田至、3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。抵抗は許されない。とにかく来て。
どこへ？
I have no words.
せめて理由と行き先を教えてほしいんだけど。拒否することは認めない。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。手荒な真似はしたくない。
Yeah, you don't want to have to, but you're going to.
3人とも一緒に来て。なんで3人なの？何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
ねえ、萌歌さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
In reply, yep, here we go again. Moeka pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. It's happening again.
一緒に来てもらうのはあなたたちの口を封じるため。それは拒否しても変わらない。3人とも一緒に来て。これ以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
Moeka slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at Mayuri.
椎名真由里は必要ない。
I try to shout stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Yeah, again. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. I turn to Kirisu for help. Kirisu is staring at Mayuri. She looks as if she might start crying at any second. I turn to Daru. He's shaking. His lips move as if to speak, but nothing comes out. Someone. Anyone. Please. Stop her. Stop Moeka!
セルンのために FP のためにセルンのために FP の
It's that FB shit again, man. Her lips close tightly. And there we go. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moeka pulled the trigger. And Mayuri's dead. Again. Blood splurts from Mayuri's forehead. It splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then the smell of blood. Yep, and there's Daru's yelp. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. In my arms, Mayuri takes one long, ragged breath. And then... Oh, not that shit again, man! And there's her yelp. She's dead. Again. Mayuri's dead. Again! Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。 これ以上の警告はしない。
Remember when she said she didn't want to hurt anyone, and then she literally just killed someone again?
抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. I let Mayuri die again, because I didn't believe my own memories of the future. I lay Mayuri down on the floor. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm so sorry. I stand up. Rage takes hold of me once again. I'm helpless to resist. I take one menacing step towards Moeka.
Akabe!
Kitasu grabs my hand before I can take another.
ダメよ。
離せ。
ダメだってば殺されちゃう。
Moeka's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger is already on the trigger.
俺も殺すのかよ。
抵抗するなら岡部お願い今は従ってこのままじゃあんたも殺される
I grit my teeth and suppress my anger. Just then, something small and round strikes Moeka's gun hand. She drops her gun. At her feet lies a small stone.
伏せて
Suzuha to the rescue again. The next events transpire exactly as I remember. Suzuha appears in the doorway, knocking down the first man before anyone can react. She then proceeds to dispatch the remaining men with a series of swift, precise maneuvers.
こいつ
The dark-skinned man, the last one standing, takes aim at Suzuha with his assault rifle. But before he can fire, Suzuha snatches a stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without stopping, Suzuha delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to the man's jaw.
そこまでよ
Moeka and Suzuha point their guns at each other. A standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room.
何者
42
She glances at me.
テレビ
This time I already know what she means.
点灯済み
I make a break for the development room.
動くな
それはこっちのセリフ
Kitasu is right behind me. I grab the headgear and jam it on my head without a moment's hesitation.
岡部私が
俺が飛ぶ。
でももし失敗したら
設定を頼む。
There's no time to argue. I grab Mode's snake from the shelf. Kitasu bites her lip and starts setting up the X-68,000.
岡部倫太郎一人行った
殺せ使わせるな
Before the crew-cut man enters the development room, I push the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see.
岡部本当にいいのタイムリープしてもいいのね
やれクリス。マシンを動かせ。
I see blue-white light shining through the smoke. The discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. And here we go. This is reality. It wasn't a dream. I burn that fact into my mind as I prepare to time leap. One more chance. The shaking begins.
もう一度飛んでくれ。
Once more, the world explodes into light. And we are going back. Again, just a few hours. Same day. I can't hear. It feels like something is crushing my eardrums. Slowly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. My body convulses as if struck by lightning. I am Okabe Rintaro. I'm in the lab development room, standing in front of the time leap machine with my phone to my ear. My brain hurts again. This isn't like a headache. It's somehow deeper. With the pain comes a torrent of emotions. Sorrow, longing, hope, joy. That threatens to wash away my psyche. However, only one thing matters. I quickly return to the lounge. I almost crashed into Kirisu.
脅かすなよ。
誰？今は13日の5時前か。
そうだけど。
Alright, time leap successful. I pat Kirisu on the shoulders, almost in an embrace.
お前は天才だ。
何よいきなり。気持ち悪いな。
I scramble for my phone. Are we gonna call Mayuri? I think we are, yep. See if she picks up.
マユシーです。
マユリ、今どこに？
ただいま電話に出る。
Oh, come on!
いません。
Come on, dude. Don't do that to me. It went to voicemail?
ピーってなったら伝言をどうぞ。
マユリ、今すぐ俺に連絡をくれ。わかったな。今すぐだ。
I hang up. I look at my watch again. It's just past 5. Thank God for the time leap machine. It makes me shiver to imagine what would have happened without it. I have 3 hours until Moeka kills Mayuri. Everything's going to be okay. That's plenty of time to escape. First, I'll meet up with Mayuri and leave Akiba. We can go to Ikebukuro. Wait, what if they're watching her house? Maybe we should hop the bullet train and get out of Tokyo entirely. Anyway, we're fine as long as Moeka doesn't find her today. So first, I need to find Mayuri.
岡部？目が血走っちゃってるけど、どうしたの？
Crazy! Kirisu and Daru look at me with concern.
二人とも今すぐここから離れろ。
どういうこと？
I check my wallet. I only have 9,000 yen and some change. I'll need to stop by an ATM and withdraw everything I have.
何よ？また中二病？
Kirisu shrugs her shoulders, dumbfounded. I don't have time to answer her. I slip beside her and dash out of the lab.
岡部、どこ行くのよ？おい！
I have no idea where we're going. I run full speed to Yanabayashi Shrine. Naturally, I have to stop for breath before I get more than a few blocks. The sun is setting, but the temperature still hasn't dropped below 30. Sweat quickly covers my entire body. I'm not good at exercise in the first place. Well, neither am I. I finally stagger through the archway. Now I regret not borrowing Suzuha's bicycle. But no, there wasn't time for that. Finding Mayuri comes first. I run to the courtyard where I find Lukako standing alone with her bamboo broom.
Lukako!
岡部さん、
She bows her head.
どうしたんです？
マユリはどこだ？
まゆりちゃんだったら、もう帰りましたけど。
帰った。
はい。 後でまゆりちゃんにごめんなさいって伝えてくれませんか？僕やっぱりどうしてもコスプレはできませんって断っちゃって、まゆりちゃんを悲しませたくはなかったんですけど、やっぱり人前に出るのは恥ずかしくて。
I finally catch my breath. I don't have time to listen to Lukako's apologies.
マユリは帰ったんだな。
はい。
That doesn't make sense. I know she comes to the lab around 6:30. It's still 5:30. No matter how slowly you walk, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get to the lab. So what was she doing for the extra 40 minutes? We don't have time for this.
本当に帰ったのか？どこかへ寄るとは言っていなかったか？
いえ、聞いてませんけど。岡部さん、一体何が？
もしマユリがここに戻ってきたら、すぐに俺に電話するように伝えるんだ。
はい。
I'd better check the lab. We might have missed each other. Now we're just running around for nothing. When I get back to the lab, nobody's there but Daru. Did Kirisu go shopping by herself? I call out to him as he's ordering pizza on the computer.
マユリは帰ってきてるか？
え、いや。
あいつどこへ？
I take a bottle of Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and chug it down. It's probably not the best drink to, drink after, doing a bunch of running. The cold, sparkling liquid wets my parched throat and drives the heat away. Now I can think. But I still can't relax. Every minute, every second is precious. Each moment I waste brings me closer to Mayuri's death.
オカリンさ、さっきからなんでそんなピリピリしてるん？
マユリの居場所を知らないか？
だからルカシのところっしょ？
いなかった。帰った後だった。
I start to pace in irritation.
じゃあ他のレイヤー仲間のところとか。
そのレイヤー仲間の連絡先を教えろ。
いや、知らんし。
Damn. It's easy to forget since she's usually here, but Mayuri and I rarely spend time together outside of the lab. May Queen and the shrine. That's about it. I have no idea where else she might go. May Queen doesn't even exist on this world line.
ああ、そういえば。
何か知っているのか？
携帯の電源が切れそうとか言ってたような気がする。
Yet another setback. Not only am I unable to contact her, she might not even notice my phone calls.
なあ、一体どうしたん？
誰？なぜここに残っている？今すぐラボを離れろと言ったはずだ。
I sit on the sofa. I feel the weight of stress on my shoulders and in my bones. 理由もなしにそんなこと言われてもわけわからんつうか。一体何が始まるんですみたいな。
マユリが殺される。
は？
セルンが本気を出してきたんだ。あと2時間で奴らは襲撃をかけてくる。だからお前は逃げろ。
え、マジ？
クリスと連絡を取れるか？あいつにもそう伝えるんだ。
あと2時間って、なんでオカリンはそれを知ってるわけよ。
Daru pauses for a moment. He looks towards the development room where the time leap machine is sitting.
まさか使ったん？
I nod gravely. I kick Daru out of the lab and send him home. He promised to call Kirisu for me and tell her to stay at her hotel, but a few minutes later she calls me directly and demands an explanation. It takes some effort, but I manage to convince her to do as I say. Now I just need to wait for Mayuri to get back. I thought about looking for her, but it's too risky. We could miss each other like we did at the shrine. Better to wait here in front of the building. While waiting, I try to convince myself that everything will be okay. Mayuri returns to the lab at 6:30. That leaves about an hour before Moeka's attack. There. In an hour, we could ride the bullet train from Tokyo Station to Shizuoka? Whatever. Is that the best plan? Maybe we should get off at Yokohama and lay low in a hotel for a while. I can think about what comes next after Mayuri's safe. The time leap machine doesn't matter. Moeka can have it. My top priority is to prevent Mayuri's death. Sweat accumulates on my forehead and rolls down my face. Hurry back, Mayuri. Startled, I turn towards the voice. Suzuha and Mr. Braun have emerged from the Braun Tube workshop. I see them lock the door. Guess they're closing up shop. That's right. I forgot about Suzuha.
Okabe Rintaro, そこで何してんの?
Yeah.
That reminds me. During the attack, she took down 5 armed commandos in the blink of an eye. I still can't believe it. Where does an 18-year-old girl learn to move like that? And then there was her strange behavior immediately before the attack. She left as soon as she heard about the bomb threat, almost as if she knew something was going to happen. And finally, there's that business with her father. Everything about her is a mystery. Who is Amane Suzuha?
わかっちゃった。今日宴会やるらしいから、その準備でしょ?
Nah, not this time.
それを誰から聞いた?
椎名真由里、さっき顔見せて、ぜひ来てねって言ってたよ。つうわけで、私もお邪魔することに。
ダメだ!
もしかして、私邪魔だった？
いや。
まあ、私もラボ面にしてもらったとはいえ、所詮は部外者だしね。
そうじゃなくてだな。
んだよ、岡部。うちのバイトも仲間に入れてやれ。おめえはこいつに借りがあるんだろ。こいつのへそのおかげで、おめえらがビル揺らすのも一応許してやったんだからな。
へそって、おーい。
Suzuha has recovered her jacket. She's properly dressed now.
このバイト、なかなかいいへそだったぜ。腹周りがしっかり鍛えてあって、キュッと引き締まってたな。
This guy's weird.
エロ親父、本人前にして語らないでよ。
今日の宴会は中止だ。だからバイト選手よ。悪いが今日は帰ってくれ。
中止なの？
ああ、すまない。
I attempt to smile, but with little hope of success.
岡部、何をしてんのかともかく、いざとなったら無茶だけはすんなよ。
え？
It's weird to have him give me advice. I thought he was just a dirty old man who loves CRTs. Maybe he's sharper than I thought. Or maybe he's just telling me to stop shaking the building.
マユリと喧嘩をしましてね。ちょっと参ってるんです。それだけですよ。
That's the best lie I can manage.
あ、じゃあまずいんじゃない？
Blood?
だってほら、あそこに。
Suzuha points across the street. And of course, that was a bad lie. I turn to look. To my surprise, there's Mayuri walking up the street with a big bag. When she notices us, she waves her hand with a ditzy smile. Mayuri!
あれ？喧嘩したんじゃないの？すごい笑顔だけど。
I ignore Suzuha and run to Mayuri. The clock on my phone says 6:33.
ちょっと！どうしたのよ！
I wasted precious time talking to Suzuha. Now that I've secured Mayuri, we need to get as far away from Akiba as we can.
オカリン、そんな 急いでどこ行くの？
I ignore her question and grab her hand.
走れ、駅に行く。
待って、荷物が。
構うな、とにかく走るのだ。
なんで？
いいから走ってくれ。
I can't get the image of Mayuri's death out of my mind. I won't let them kill her. I won't. Mayuri gives no further resistance. She follows obediently, quickly matching my pace. I forgot that she's faster on her feet than I am.
ねえ、どこ行くの？
そうだな。とりあえず筑波が横浜あたりに。
I'm already gasping for air. Mayuri, however, might as well be strolling along for all the difficulty she's having. How can she be so ditzy yet so athletic at the same time? Oh man. The sun has already set, but the sky is still a mix of indigo and orange. We run through the streets, lit by dazzling shops. Everything will be fine once we make it on the train. I hold this thought in mind as we run. I'm already exhausted. Mayuri practically has to drag me along to keep going.
少しね、休んだ方がいいんじゃないかな。
いや、電車に乗るまでは走り続けろ。
I do my best to keep up the pace.
でもね、オカリンすごい汗だよ。運動苦手なのにね、無理すると。
Man, she really knows a lot about him. When we reach the station, I realize that something is wrong. The station is packed. Seriously packed. You don't see this many people even at rush hour. The crowd is milling around the entrance. For some reason, it looks like no one is going in. What's going on here? A protest? Some kind of street performance? I don't have time for this. Just then, an announcement plays over the PA.
現在山手線、京浜東北線、総武線すべて運転を見合わせております。
Ah, shit. It's probably the fucking bomb threat.
お急ぎのお客様には大変ご迷惑をおかけしておりますが、何卒ご理解のほど。
Finally, I realized my mistake. That's right. Before the attack, the trains were stopped by a bomb threat. No wonder there are so many people standing around. In my haste to flee the city, I completely forgot. How could I have been so stupid?
どうしたんだろうね。
All of the train lines are stopped. We can't escape Akiba. What about other means of public transportation? The subway or the bus? Should we go to another station? I turn around and head back the way we came, keeping a firm grip on Mayuri's hand. But before we get more than a few steps, a man steps out of the crowd and blocks our way. I realize that we're surrounded. Ah, fuck, dude. A low voice. A face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab.
オカリン、この人たち知り合い？
Mayuri grips my arm tightly as she looks anxiously at the men.
一緒に来てもらおうか。
誰だ？
Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the men move to block us again.
抵抗するな、殺す。
セルンか？
They're with Moeka? She must have planned for this in advance. A chill runs up my spine. We made a terrible mistake when we hacked into SERN. I realize that now, though it's far too late.
これだけ大勢の人がいる中で殺せるのか？
冗談だと思わない方がいい。
I feel something cold against my back. I don't realize what it is at first. Ah, shit, I just got a random ass invite to play speedrunners by one of my friends who knows I don't have speedrunners. What the fuck? Then it hits me. A gun. I gulp. My blood goes cold. Am I going to die here? Will my time leaping be for naught? No, I can't give up. I won't let Mayuri die. I won't accept that future. But how do I get out of this? The crowd at the station has grown even thicker. People are starting to argue with the station personnel, demanding to know when they can go home. The situation is quickly becoming chaotic. Suddenly, a fight breaks out nearby. It looks like some people are trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man behind me off balance. Now! I quickly turn and strike the man's hand aside. His gun falls away. Then the man gets swallowed up by the crowd.
Mayuri! Nigeru!
I grab Mayuri's hand and start running. Doing a lot of running today. We have to fight our way through the crowd, but that also thwarts our pursuers. As soon as we reach the main street, we start running back towards the lab. Of course, we can't return to the lab itself. Moeka's group will be there shortly. Is the subway still running? If we can get at, I have no idea how to pronounce that, Suihiro, whatever, station, we can take the Ginza line to Shibuya. Good old Shibuya. From there, we can grab a train heading out of Tokyo. I still haven't recovered from my exhaustion. I know how much longer I can hold on. Or I don't know how much longer I can hold on. We can't stop now. I have to keep running. It doesn't take long before a new obstacle appears. 4 men walking together up ahead suddenly stop and turn to face us. I've got a bad feeling about this. They don't look like otaku. Are they with SERN too? My fears are confirmed when the 4 men start walking toward us. Arms spread to block the street. No doubt about it, they're after us too. I turn to flee back towards the station, and there I see the first group of men closing in behind us. There's so many people from SERN. We're trapped. Enemies on both sides. There's only one choice. I grab Mayuri and make for the nearby side street. I'm digging this music. I'm trying to get to, I have no idea how to pronounce that still, station without using the main streets. But as we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and shout something. Are they with SERN too? How many men do they have? We turn back and change course. Talking while running uses up all of my breath. Sweat drips into my eyes, making it hard to see. Before I finish, I catch sight of another group of men waiting for us up ahead. I look back. The group from before is chasing us. We're surrounded by enemies. The familiar streets of Akiba are filled with agents of SERN. I recall what Moeka said. Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing at science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? No. No matter what, we must get away. Leading Mayuri by the hand, I push my way through the crowd, then jump the fence onto the road. Oh, no! What happened? Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. Well, what do you think was going to happen? We jumped a fucking fence onto the road. Are we dead? A red curtain covers my eyes. I try to brush it off, and my hand comes away slick with blood. Oh, shit. My fucking god, we got destroyed. What the hell? I grip my teeth against the pain and lift my head. Mayuri is lying on the pavement a few meters away. I reach out to her. And she's dead. Again! No response. Mayuri is motionless. No. Did the impact kill her? This can't be happening. The car that ran us over, a white van, pulls up. The door opens and out steps... Oh, come on! Come on! That's cheating, man. Kiryu Moeka. Her again. She knew the exact moment to be here in order to run over poor Mayuri.
Okabe-kun. Ie. Okabe Rintaro ga kakuho.
She's talking to someone on her phone. Has she been tracking us this whole time?
警察に連絡して。椎名Mayuriが死んだ。
She looks down at me with eyes cold enough to freeze my blood.
なんで殺すんだ。なんで
あなたが逃げるからよ。
くそ。くそ。
Oh shit. Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moeka. She goes down hard. I hear her head smack against the pavement. I stand up and look around. Moeka is dazed and unable to stand, but I see SERN agents making their way towards us through the crowd. I've got to get out of here. I take a step. A sharp pain stabs through my body. The crash must have broken a bone in my leg. It doesn't matter. I have to get to the lab and time leap again. That's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident. Moeka is slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the road. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri lying there, but I have no choice. I have to go. Back to the lab. Fighting the pain of my broken leg, I managed to drag myself back to the lab. Surprisingly, SERN's men didn't chase me. Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Only the lights are still on. Relieved that Kirisu and Daru haven't returned, I head straight to the development room. I remembered to break into the Brontu workshop to turn on the 42-inch CRT. My body is drenched in sweat, and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side where the car hit me. If I'm not careful, I might lose consciousness. My vision is blurry. It's hard to focus. My left arm is numb and can barely move. But still, I force myself to activate the X68000 and input the settings. I'm gasping for breath like a wounded animal. The sound of my heartbeat fills my ears. Mayuri. They killed her again. I failed to protect her. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Moeka hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses. They'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if SERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least a couple of hours. The real problem is her men. Those mercenaries, or whatever they were, SERN's hit squad. Why didn't they come after me? It should have been easy for them to catch me, injured as I am. I need to hurry. If they show up here, they'll kill me for sure. Settings complete. I put on the headgear. I'll get blood on it, but that doesn't matter. A surge of anxiety washes over me. What if the time leap fails? What if my memories are corrupted? I might forget who I am. I might lose myself. Should I really use the machine? I mean, we already did it twice already, so I mean, like, it's been working. Not like a third time's the charm sort of deal. It should just continue to work. I curse my weakness. This can't be allowed to happen. No risk is too great. I will save Mayuri, whatever it takes. I alone have the power to change the past. What am I waiting for? Swallowing my fear, I activate the time leap machine. Here we go again, guys. What is this, round 3? Yeah, I think... No, this is round 4, I think. How far are we going back this time? Looks like a little further back, I think. Not so sure. A screeching in my ears, needles stabbing into my brain, 1,000 emotions flooding my senses. The world bends, pulses, then returns to normal. The pain of my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing pain in my brain. I fight back a wave of nausea and take stock of the situation. I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. And it looks like the time leap machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Kudasu's confidence if I told her. But that will have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. I stand up and look around the lab. Kudasu, who was dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk at the sound of my voice.
大声出さないでよ。徹夜明けなんだから少し休ませろ。
マユリはどこだ？
いきなりなんぞ？マユシならルカシのところ行くって言ってたじゃん。
God damn it, we just missed her again. Damn, she already left? I should call her, send a mail. I need to get in touch with her somehow. Mayuri went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is who? Think. Consider every possibility. Damn, why did I forget? Before I time leaped, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that SERN would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station and then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Kudasu and Daru, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. Oh, jeez. This shit is brutal. I remember this back in the anime, but man, I don't remember her getting ran over. Shows how much I remember. But anyways, we'll save it here. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This shit is really fucking brutal. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, which was quite intense, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more. I can't wait to see what attempt of, escaping SERN will take next time. I'm sure it'll definitely be interesting. But god damn, this shit really gets the anxiety going. Oh man. I love it, but I hate it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.